So if you are 35 to 40 and over, you have no business actively trying to lose weight if you are significantly overweight. Despite what the fitness industry might tell you and all the fitness influencers and even your doctor, you shouldn't be actively trying to lose weight, because why? I know this sounds crazy, but follow me. The data is in. You can do all the research from here until kingdom come. You're going to find that the data is in. When you're at this age, I'm in my early 40s, and you go out and try to lose weight through certain extreme measures, you're going to be able to shed some pounds. But the problem is, what happens? It comes right back, and then some. It's very difficult for people to just go out and say, oh, I'm going to just lose some weight and I'm going to stay there forever, without also dramatically and drastically changing their lifestyles. So, for example, if you have a desk job right now and you go out and you shed some extra pounds, and then you switch over into agriculture, you're a homesteader, you're getting up and you're working on the farm and all this stuff all day long, yeah, there's a very high likelihood that you're going to be able to keep those pounds off, because you've changed your lifestyle to one where you're literally exerting physical energy all day, every day. Outside of that, if you're going to be maintaining your current lifestyle for the most part, where in modern society, we don't move as much as we should. A lot of the jobs, what's considered a good job is to have a super high paying job where you could sit behind a desk and use your brain, right? It has nothing to do with actually moving your body. So what does work and what has worked for me, and the journey I want to bring you guys along to this channel so that you can bear witness. What does work is wrapping your mind around the concept of building a physique. I'm not trying to lose weight. I spent all of 2024 very overweight. I started 2024 at 266 pounds. I ended 2024 at 257 pounds. Net 9 pounds of weight loss, which was all fat because I gained muscle all year. So I know it was all fat. And actually, I probably dropped a lot more than 9 pounds of fat, because muscle weighs more than fat. But my mission was to build a physique. So 2024 was all about building the base, building a foundation, building momentum of good habits, right? But I started my journey in 2023, and it didn't go as well as it should have. And I'll explain, what went wrong in a future video. But wrapping my head around building a physique, and that seed was planted back in 2023, I'm unstoppable. I've not veered off track. I just ended a cut to start the year. Started 2024 by dropping another 25 pounds. That was the plan. Put on tissue and then end the year with a cut to start 2025 and drop as much weight as my body would allow me to before it started to rebel. My body started to rebel after about 25 pounds of weight loss, so I stopped the cut. Sitting today at 239 pounds. I picked up some pounds over the last few weeks. Obviously, that's going to be a lot of glycogen, intracellular water, sarcoplasm, all kinds of muscly stuff, right? But now it's like I have options in front of me. So I thought I'd be going into a recomp phase right now, where I would eat at a 200 to 300 pound or 200 to 300 calorie daily surplus for about 8 weeks before starting another cut. I just wanted to make sure I recaptured or recovered all the muscle that I lost, and it was all in my legs primarily. My upper body, I maintained my strength, and even went up in strength in some lifts. But I'm not able to do that right now because for some reason I can't get enough food down. It's hard for me to eat 4,000 clean calories a day, and so rather than being this overweight and using supplementing my diet with a bunch of junk at this weight, I think I'd rather drop another 20-25 pounds before I bust out the cookies on training day, so to speak. Today I had a few cookies. Sorry to say it. Well, I'm not sorry to say it. I've had a few cookies. I've had to supplement with those carbs. There's only so many sweet potatoes and cups of rice you can eat. So when you wrap your head around building a physique, you're unstoppable, because your brain, you will have reprogrammed it, flipped the switch that is familiar to your brain. Your brain can't understand the concept of losing a few pounds. Your brain can understand the concept of the visualization of the physique that you want. It can understand the concept of building something. And when you've worked hard to build a physique, I want you to think about this. You've worked hard to build a physique. It's going to take a lot for you to sabotage that and just flush it down the toilet. So as I land this plane, probably sometime in 2026, which will culminate with me being on a bodybuilding stage in a regional show, we'll see how I do, but that's not the point. The point is to get up there shredded. And my preference is to be up there at 198.5, diced to the socks, but we'll see how that goes. You guys are going to be along for the journey, and you guys are going to be joining me for a push day today where I work on my most stubborn, well, one of my most stubborn muscle groups, which is my chest. My triceps, I feel like they can look at a weight and grow. And my side delts is my second most stubborn muscle group. My rear delts are fine. Front delts are fine. For some reason, my side delts just don't want to budge much. But let's get in there and have fun. I'll see you guys in. No, let's get it.
Yes.
Sex predators ever in the United States of America. And they asked him, they said, what made you target, or what made you go after a specific child? He went after boys, girls, black, white, Hispanic. It didn't really matter. He went after them all. There wasn't a specific demographic he focused on. And the most amazing thing he said, I looked at the father, and if the father wasn't a threat, I would go after that child. That blew me away.
The whole 8.
He didn't even look at the mother. He looked at the father, and if the father wasn't a threat, so I started telling him, hey, be a threat. That's a good thing if you're a dad.
Three more reps. Okay, we're done here. Let's go. Okay.
We're short of the window. You'll do it every 6 weeks instead of, I mean, do it every 3 weeks instead of 4. Because then it's just like that.
Long as the fleet is still on track, they go, yeah.
Last one. That's it.
Bodybuilding is the most superficial sport in the world. And some people do it for superficial reasons, because they want to make money, they want prestige, you know, they want to be looked up to, they want to be the biggest, you know, most intimidating person, whatever. But there are some people that do it for reasons that are not superficial, because they have a genuine love, right? And what's sad is that there are people that have participated in this sport and gave more than 100% to it, but we never have a chance to celebrate them like this, because 1% get to call themselves a champion and be able to come to be celebrated. But those lives and those careers of those people that gave everything are just as valuable as that 1% that actually have a chance to be celebrated. And I think that's important. Now, we can talk about who's Mr. Olympia, who's the Arnold Classic winner and stuff like that. But when I look out, I see people that have to damn go to work in the morning. I see people that got off work, you know, took days off to be able to come here. And you trying to figure out how you can manage your money in order to pay your bills, do what you do in the gym and get your food and supplements, trying to manage family and all your other responsibilities, and then go to the gym. That effort is just as valuable as the effort that we put into what we do. But nobody gets a chance to celebrate that. I'm here to say that for me, you are Mr. and Mrs. Olympia. You are the Mr. and Mrs. Arnold Classic champions, because, you know, think about it. Think about this industry. You know, we help to endorse supplement products and we promote the sport. And we get the privilege of focusing on bodybuilding all day long. And we promote it to people that can't focus on it all day long, you know? And there's some understanding that needs to be put in place for that. And I want to tell you, as a soldier working 12, 14, sometimes 20 hours a day, but wanting to be a bodybuilder, that I understand you. And I understand what your struggles are, and I understand where you come from. You don't compete you don't lift weights, you don't exercise for superficial reasons. Some of you just do it because you want to be healthy. Some of you do it just because you love it. And that is just as special as doing it for a championship for me. So, and without you, we don't even have a reason to be here. We're here for you. So I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I was you, looking at these guys and wanting to be like them, or wanting to apply their motivation to my life and whatever it was that I was doing.
That's it. Let me see something.
More in my mind. And then doing more. Doing more.
Oh, come on. 14. Wait. Sure. Come on. Ah, that's it. That's it.
Are you using this bed?
No, sir. That's much fun. Come on. Finish this set. Three more. Done. 9 out of 10. Kept the intensity up throughout the lift. Got everything I wanted. I don't think I left much on the table. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier. When you're out here to build something, I'm out here to build a physique, not necessarily to lose weight. Coming here trying to lose weight, man, you can't just stay that motivated for that long and push yourself, you know, through different certain plateaus and the pain. So I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I'm gonna eat good first. I'll see you guys later.